When we talk about sex, women, and loyalty, most people feel uncomfortable. They want to hear the truth, but they're scared of it. They want loyalty, but they don't want to give loyalty. They want sex, but they don't want to understand the responsibility that comes with it. And they want women, but they don't want to value women. The reality is this: sex is not just a physical act. For women, it is deeply emotional. It is connected to her heart, her mind, her loyalty. When a woman gives herself to a man, she is not just giving her body, she is giving her trust, her emotions, her loyalty. But the tragedy is, men often separate these things. They think sex is just pleasure. They think loyalty is optional. They think women are replaceable. And that's where the downfall begins. A loyal woman is not common. Understand this clearly. You can meet hundreds of women, but a loyal one will stand out in ways you can't even imagine. Loyalty is not about staying when it's easy. It's about staying when everything is falling apart. It's about protecting your man's honor when the whole world is attacking him. It's about supporting him when he has nothing. It's about giving respect behind his back the same way you give in front of him. But today, loyalty is rare because people confuse loyalty with convenience. They are loyal only when things are good. They are loyal when there is money, when there is comfort, when there is attention. But the moment struggles come, you see the truth. A loyal woman will not run when you lose your job. She will not disrespect you when you have nothing to offer except your dreams. She will not compare you with other men because she knows your worth is beyond material things. Sex without loyalty is emptiness. Think about it. You can be with the most beautiful woman, but if she is not loyal to you, you will never feel safe. You will never feel peace. Because the moment you turn your back, you'll wonder, who is she with? What is she doing? Where is her mind, her heart, her body? And that insecurity destroys men from inside. That's why true masculinity doesn't just chase sex, it demands loyalty. But let's flip this. Women also need to understand loyalty is not blind slavery. Loyalty is not tolerating disrespect, cheating, or abuse. Loyalty is built on respect. If a man disrespects you, lies to you, uses you only for sex, and doesn't value your presence, then your loyalty is wasted. Never confuse loyalty with stupidity. A loyal woman must know her worth, her dignity. She must know when to give her heart and when to protect it. And men need to stop asking for loyalty while giving betrayal. You cannot demand a queen's loyalty while acting like a clown. Loyalty is not begged for, it is earned. You earn it by honesty, by respect, by standing by her when she needs you most. You earn it by controlling your desires, by choosing her every single day, even when temptation surrounds you. Most men want multiple women, but ask yourself, do multiple women give you peace or do they give you distraction? The truth is, loyalty brings peace. A loyal relationship brings strength. One loyal woman can build a kingdom with you. She can turn your weaknesses into strengths. She can be your safe place in a world that is constantly attacking you. But if you break that loyalty for temporary pleasure, you destroy the very foundation that could have carried you through life. Sex is powerful. It can connect two people deeply, or it can destroy them if there is no loyalty. Women are powerful. They can uplift or destroy depending on how they are valued. Loyalty is powerful. It can build empires, protect legacies, and bring peace to restless souls. But without loyalty, sex is cheap, and women are treated like objects. Without loyalty, everything loses its meaning. So here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't need 10 women, you need one loyal woman. You don't need endless sex. You need meaningful intimacy. You don't need forced loyalty. You need loyalty that comes naturally because respect and trust exist between you. And if you have this combination, sex, women, and loyalty in the right balance, you don't just have a relationship, you have a legacy. Ask yourself, why do most relationships fail today? Is it because of lack of money? No. Is it because of lack of beauty? No, it's because of lack of loyalty. When loyalty is missing, trust is gone. When trust is gone, respect dies. And when respect dies, love is nothing but a game of lust and control. Sex can never replace loyalty. A man can sleep with 100 women and still feel empty. A woman can attract endless attention and still feel unloved, because loyalty is not about bodies. It is about souls. When two people are truly loyal to each other, sex becomes meaningful, not mechanical. Intimacy becomes deeper, not shallow. It becomes a bond that cannot be broken by distance, by temptation, or by time. But society today is teaching the opposite. It tells men, the more women you have, the more powerful you are. It tells women, the more attention you get, the more valuable you are. And both sides are losing. Because the truth is, power is not in numbers, it is in loyalty. A man with 10 women has nothing compared to a man with one loyal woman who stands by him in every storm. And a woman with thousands of followers has nothing compared to the woman who is valued, respected, and chosen by the man she loves. Loyalty is tested in silence. It's tested when nobody is watching. It's tested when you are alone, when temptation comes, when the easy way is right in front of you. That is when you see if someone's love is real or just a performance. Sex is easy. Loyalty is hard. And that is why loyalty is rare, but it's also why loyalty is priceless. Now, women often ask, why do men cheat when they already have love? The answer is simple, because discipline is missing. Desire is natural, attraction is natural, but loyalty is a choice. Every man will see beauty in other women. Every woman will notice charm in other men. But loyalty means I choose you, even when I have options. That's what separates loyalty from convenience. And here is something men must hear clearly. You can never hide disloyalty. Women feel it. They sense it. You might think you are clever, that you are keeping secrets, that she doesn't know. But women can feel the shift of energy, the change of attention, the silence in your eyes. And once that trust is broken, you don't just lose a woman, you lose a version of her that would have given you everything. Women must also understand loyalty does not mean lowering your standards. Some women give loyalty to men who do not deserve it. They sacrifice, they stay, they forgive again and again, thinking that one day he will change. But loyalty without self-respect destroys you. You are not loyal if you are losing yourself in the process. You are not loyal if you are tolerating disrespect and calling it love. True loyalty is mutual. It uplifts both, not breaks one. Look around you. Relationships are collapsing not because people don't know how to love, but because they don't know how to stay loyal. They confuse lust for love. They confuse attention for affection. They confuse temporary excitement for permanent commitment. That's why so many men and women are lost, chasing bodies, chasing likes, chasing validation, yet feeling empty every night. A loyal woman doesn't just give you love. She gives you peace. She gives you respect. She gives you a safe space where you can be weak without feeling small, where you can fail without feeling judged. That is the power of loyalty. And men, if you break that loyalty for temporary pleasure, you don't just lose her, you lose yourself. You lose the kind of support that money, fame, or beauty can never buy. And women, if you give loyalty to the wrong man, you are wasting your soul. You are building castles in sand. Loyalty must be given wisely. Not every man deserves your body. Not every man deserves your trust. Not every man deserves your loyalty. You need to watch his actions, not his words. You need to see if he respects you when nobody is watching, if he chooses you when it's hard, if he protects your name when you are not around. That is where real loyalty lives. Now let's talk about sex again. People underestimate its power. Sex can bond you or it can break you. Every time you are intimate with someone, you are sharing energy, not just bodies, and that energy stays. That's why so many people feel drained, lost, broken, because they give themselves physically without any loyalty attached. They confuse physical pleasure with emotional security, but sex without loyalty is emptiness dressed as excitement. It leaves you hollow, not whole. And here's something people don't say enough: sex is not loyalty. Sleeping with someone doesn't make them loyal. Staying with someone doesn't make them loyal. Loyalty is proven in the small details: who they text when they are upset, whose name they protect in a crowd, whose side they choose in conflict, whose dreams they support when nobody else does. That is loyalty. That is love. That is what makes sex meaningful, women valuable, and relationships unbreakable. At the end of the day, sex can fade, beauty can fade, money can fade, but loyalty never fades. Loyalty is what keeps love alive when attraction changes. Loyalty is what keeps respect alive when struggles come. Loyalty is what makes a woman priceless and what makes a man truly powerful. Remember this: one loyal woman is worth more than 100 who are not. One loyal relationship is worth more than 1,000 meaningless encounters. And one act of loyalty can build a lifetime of peace, while one act of betrayal can destroy everything. So choose carefully. Value what is rare. Don't chase bodies. Chase loyalty. Don't confuse lust with love. Don't mistake attention for affection. Because in the end, when everything else is gone, it is loyalty that will stand beside you, protect you, and define who truly loved you. That is the truth most people are scared to face. But if you understand it, you will never settle for less again.